Hey guys, Indie Prepper here. Little magazine review. Because I'm going to be making less videos here in the next month or two due to me moving and all, and getting my little homestead, I decided to do a review of something I just picked up this weekend that's going to tide you guys over, hopefully, until I get my vids up and running again. This is the Zombie Nation magazine from Guns & Ammo. This is their premiere edition. Just came out, about $9 a piece. A little pricey, you'd say, for a magazine. It's got a lot of fun stuff in it, okay? I think it's worth the $9 just to pick up and read through. A lot of higher end gear, a lot of lower end gear, just general stuff. Covers everything in the zombie apocalypse world. The K-bar, zombie knives, zombie rifles, zombie shotguns by Mossberg, etc. You know, all sorts of stuff. The slide fire solutions, just everything. Now, before I go into review of this, I know a lot of people will roll their eyes and go, stupid zombie obsession. What's that have to do with anything? Well, honestly, guys, being a physician and having analyzed this a little bit, I think this zombie craze is a little more of a psychological protection versus the reality of the world, frankly. I think talking about the mindless undead roaming the streets and all of that is a lot easier for people to address and look at and think about than a lot of the actual realities out there, okay? And I should probably do a whole series on the psychology of survival, but anyway, it's a lot easier to think about some mindless, dead, quote, undead creature trying to break through your window or door than it is to think about your neighbors, or somebody down the street, or somebody who's just looking for food. The whole zombie apocalypse thing is just a stand-in for general SHTF survival situations. You could apply the zombie apocalypse rules to Hurricane Katrina. You could put them in any kind of major blow-up we've ever had, any kind of major disaster, and you don't have to humanize it as much. So it allows you to think a little more logically, you know, take the emotions out of it. Nobody's going to care if you shoot a zombie in the head. Somebody may actually care, and you may care tremendously if you shoot somebody who used to be your neighbor who's trying to break into your house to steal your food or rob your goods. So don't badmouth the zombie apocalypse world. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, the fact they've got stuff that's zombie apocalypse approved, I think it's great. People are thinking about it. I have no problems with that at all. Great magazine overall. Like I said, a lot of higher end stuff that you're not going to be able to afford, but it covers a lot of neat things. Good read overall. Have not read the whole thing yet. Had it for about 2 days. Talk about the slide fire solution. I might actually have one of those. Talk about the zombie max ammo from Hornady. Again, I've shot a fair amount of that so far, and it is darn good ammo. Talk about scopes and mounts, accessories, etc., ammo types, on and on and on and on and on. Hand-to-hand combat, personal defense, zombie sniping, just all sorts of neat stuff in this. And I'm not going to go into it all. Whole section here on the Apocalypse Sniper, using a bolt-action rifle with a silencer, quote, suppressor, and a spotter on it. You know, how to do that well. Again, fun little thing to learn with a friend of yours and practice on. Just something to do. Neat new skills. Talk about zombie targets here. They actually have a target. I'm not going to take it out, but the target looks like this here. They talk about the Darkotic style targets. They talk about the your little 3D bleeding zombie targets that can be blown up. On and on and on. Here's a whole section on the Hornady Zombie Max ammo. The Kel-Tec KSG, which is high on my list of things to get. They talk about the effectiveness of this for a zombie gun. Outstanding. They talk about the EOTech sights. Rules of Zombieland, right here, if you've not seen Zombieland. Hilarious movie, very funny, nice. Maybe not as good as Shaun of the Dead, but hey, I like the rules. The rules are great. There's your EOTech. I talked to, right back here, they talked to the guys who made Walking Dead. They talk about a lot of the zombie movies out there if you've not seen some, and there's quite a few on this list that I have not seen, so I'll be checking those out on Netflix. A lot of decent ads to decent suppliers. Heck, they even talk about silent killing, crossbows, that type of stuff. Just a fun little magazine, I think, personally. Here's something on 6 Hour's line of zombie pistols. Again, Sig makes good stuff. You necessarily have to have them with the zombie grips on them. You don't. But still, good magazine. A little ridiculous here, an AR with a chainsaw attached. You know, whatever. Good little magazine. Here's the Mossberg line. Again, I'm not going to do a whole review on this. The K-Bar line of zombie killer line, knives, etc., etc., etc. A great little magazine for $9. Chock full of information, especially if you're into the zombie world. Again, I'd recommend you spend the $8-9. Just tide yourself over until I start making more videos. Here it is. Zombie Nation. Premiere issue, $9 from Guns and Ammo. Highly recommend it. Fun stuff in there, if you don't use it all. Indie Prepper, out.